What's up, guys? J.R. Riemann back again, coming to you from Classic Lanes in Rochester Hills, Michigan, where today we're doing round 2 of Bowling Combat. You just saw the phase 2 battle it out up against the Radical Squatch Solid. Now you get to see the Venom Shock from Motive battle it out up against the IQ Tour from Storm. So we're going to throw a few shots here out of 42-foot league pattern. You get to be the determining factor on which ball wins. You're going to head over to BowlerX.com, link in the description over here, where you're going to be able to vote on which ball wins, and then you also can enter to win one of these balls at the end of the week. So pay attention to the whole video, because at the end we're going to be using Creating the Difference products to where we're going to be polishing these balls and going up against each other for a few more shots in round 2. So make sure to pay attention and head over and vote. But here we go. Let's go. Round 1 of Bowling Combat, IQ Tour versus Venom Shock.
Venom Shock versus IQ Tour.
Sub-Zero. The Lin Kuei owe you a debt.
Round 1. Fight!
All right, so this one was a little bit more difficult to do because two bowling balls that are meant to be real similar to each other. The Venom Shock actually proves itself to be a little bit stronger than the IQ Tour, mostly down lane. You can see right there on that shot. Might have been a pinch left from where the IQ Tour was, but it was quite a bit more down lane to 3-6-10. And then as we move left to that 15-16 range, that Venom Shock still doesn't quite get through the pins, or doesn't quite get there. Overhooks just a little bit, and the IQ Tour gets there, but labors, kind of deflects a little bit off the head pin. So you can see a big difference between these two bowling balls. So not a bad thing. That was just an awful shot, so not much you can really pay attention to there. But not a bad thing. But as we go left, you can see the Venom Shock actually starts to look better. It's not over strong now, and the IQ Tour kind of blends the lane a little bit, so you don't see it really hook down lane. It just blends it out and really slows down lane. Now as we go into 5th arrow and further, the IQ Tour kind of changes its angle a little bit, starts to pick up a little bit more down lane than what it did when it was going straighter. So I don't know if it was just using up energy or what, but man, this Venom Shock is really good.
All right, there's round 1, IQ Tour in Motive Venom Shock. I don't know who's winning right now. You're going to obviously have to let me know what you think at the end of this video. There's going to be a link in the description where you can tell me which ball you think had the better overall ball reaction. And try to be honest. I know there's an awful lot of staffers out there who are going to vote only on the ball that they're staffed with, or the company that they're staffed with, and that's okay. But let's just try to be honest. We're just doing this for fun. We want to make sure that we're giving every company a chance to show their worth here. So, but while we're in the middle of intermission, basically, we're going to talk a little bit about maintaining your bowling balls. The surface of your bowling ball is super important. And most people don't realize. They just go, they bowl their league, and they come back and they leave it. They come back the next week, and then they go bowl their league, and they don't do anything with it. And then they come back, and then after 20, 25 weeks of the season, they start to figure out, like, man, my bowling ball just isn't reacting the way it used to. So you want to make sure that you are cleaning your bowling balls. And I shouldn't talk because I don't clean my bowling balls, but it's because I drill so many of them. By the time my next tournament comes, I've already got 5 or 6 new ones in the bag. You may not have the opportunity to drill bowling balls like that, so you need to make sure you're cleaning your bowling balls. And so we have some of the CTD products here, that wow factor that go along with that purple stuff. This is actually, some people say this is a little bit better than the purple stuff. It's up to you. But using this cleaner, it works perfectly fine for everything that I've tried to use it for. It works great. And then you have the ball life extender, the So Fresh, So Clean by Creating the Difference. This is another thing you might want to go over to BowlerX.com and get yours. These can extend the life of your bowling balls and make sure they last throughout the entire league. Because I know you don't want to have to buy bowling balls multiple times a year. Some of you can't afford to do that. So if you can't afford to do that, then you need to go get yourself some cleaner and make sure you're doing that. And then also maintaining your surface by getting some of the True Cut pads that we have at BowlerX.com. These are a great way to dull up that surface. If it's starting to get a little shiny because of the oil out on the lanes, you get a little bit of lane shine on there. That oil starts to soak into the ball. The shininess makes the ball go a little bit further down lane. You don't get to see it hook as much as what you're used to. Get yourself some True Cut pads by CTD over at BowlerX.com, and you can kind of change the surface of that there. So make sure you're maintaining your bowling balls and doing what needs to be done. then you don't have to worry about trying to buy multiple balls. But if you do, make sure you get them over at BowlerX.com. Use promo code or discount code JRX, get yourself a little bit of a discount. But here we go. We shine those IQ Tour and the Venom Shock up. We're going to go start round 2 here right now.
Round 2, fight.
All right, so as we go a little bit straighter now with the shiny bowling balls, you'll watch the Venom Shock actually starts to match the IQ Tour going straighter. So now this Venom Shock, with it being shiny, actually gets a little bit further down lane and slows down lane until we start moving left. Once we start moving a little bit left again, the Venom Shock kind of overhooks again down lane. So it was a little confusing at that point, but the IQ Tour really picks up its performance as it was shiny, and when we started going left, I couldn't believe how much better the bowling ball reaction actually got with the IQ Tour with being a shinier cover. So I don't know if it was using up energy too soon, but man, as I kept moving left with that IQ Tour, you see that one, it trucks through the pins and destroys the pins. And the Venom Shock actually got a little bit lazy down lane compared to the IQ Tour. You see here, it just comes around the head pin.